Listen, let me start this statement off by saying welcome to the show. Here to put you up on topics that you really need to know. Live and center from the Ville, I introduce the coolest host. Y.C.S.W.U, the DJ, got you ready, good to go.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to a brand new episode of YouCan'tSitWithUsRadio, featuring myself, as always, Y.C.S.W.U, aka the kid that never sold dope, aka chilling like a booger. And yeah, man, I'm here by myself right now. I don't know what my co-host here. He's running a little bit late, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully show up for the next one. But yeah, man. So appreciate y'all for tuning in for another episode. But we're gonna get into the guests though. So yeah, as always, you know, we keep the most amazing, talented, spectacular, dopest guests ever. And today is like no other. Met him at Six Fest actually, man. So we had to bring him back on. We're trying to bring back everybody on that was at Six Fest. So we're gonna try to do that for you. But yeah, we got Milas on the show, man. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, my brother. I appreciate it's an honor and a privilege to be here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
man.
like what y'all got going on. Y'all got an incredible thing going on, and y'all definitely did a wonderful job coming out and helping us assist Six Fest.
Yeah, man, that was fun. That was our first time doing like a press thing too, so that was cool. So yeah,
it was good. We was been able to give y'all that light.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So that was dope. Yeah, it's like crazy now. We got like 2 more festivals we about to do soon. So after that,
what's
so
up,
that's
brother.
dope. So yeah,
For sure.
But man, how your Sunday going so far?
It's going good, man. We fresh off of the Cashville Lace Hustle Cartel event. I got some friends named Lil Billy and Kiwis that have been coming out here from Indianapolis. Just working their moves and doing things like that. So I came out with them last night just to kind of mingle and support what they got going on. So yeah, man, I've been busy, man. You know, since Six Fest. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
So man, let's start off like this. So tell me how you got your start in music. What made you want to get into this business of music?
Really, man, I feel like I was born to be one of them. It ain't just nothing I woke up. You know, a lot of guys now just when they can't figure it out or whatever didn't go right, they just, I want to wake up and do music. But I literally been doing, you can ask my mom, bro, I literally been doing this since I was a kid. I feel like it was just embedded in my DNA, you know what I mean? Like, she'd tell us stories all the time about how we used to just wake up and put on different clothes and act as if it was already doing it. So, you know what I mean? Like, we was kind of destined to be who we are today, you know what I mean? I kind of foreseen it as a child, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So were you ever like in the mirror, like performing and stuff
all of that, and bro, you know, we come from that era where, you know, my brother plays the piano or whatever. Well, he's just musically inclined all the way around, period. So, you know, we way back from that era where you used to have to put the tape balls in the paper, the cassette tapes, and then put the stereo right beside it and do it that way. You know what I mean? So we've been able to be here through all the different phases of music, from cassettes to CDs to even the digital realm now. So, you know what I mean? We've been around for a little minute, man, you know.
Hey, you from Nashville?
No, I'm from Lebanon. I'm from the outskirts.
Oh, you from Lebanon? Okay.
Like I say, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Lebanon, but Nashville has really embraced me. And I worked at WVOL back when the pandemic hit, and that really was able to give me and help me move around out here more. So I feel like this is my extended family now, you know what I mean? Okay. Definitely got me more engaged with the artists, and just I know everybody I need to know when I come here, you know what I'm saying?
You like it though, Nashville?
I love Nashville, man. It's growing, it's lit. You know, we could do a little bit better in the urban market or our market, you know what I'm saying? We are from a place that is country music, so I feel like we keep getting the right people in positions, like people like yourself and these other roles, because it's a lot of gatekeeping. I feel like, you know, I know everybody, and I know, you know how this game go, man. So like, as long as we get the right people in place, I feel like we can definitely move the needle.
We getting there, man. Getting there
for sure.
Just gotta keep working together, man.
Absolutely.
So what do you think about, like, we talk about gatekeeping. What do you think about like the music business though? Because I know it's like cutthroat. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like, you gotta have a thick skin, my brother. Like, it's definitely fake. It's you know, you're gonna have people one up you. You're gonna have people that, you know, it's competition based, of course. And like, but I can say it's only about 10 podcasts, and you're one of those ones of places for us, like artists and business people, that can move around and go to right now. So y'all are important for the culture here. But like, when I get off of this, like, I feel like the game should be going like, hey, when I leave here, if you had these certain people contacts, hey, go over and holler at my boy. Hey, go see such and such, go see such and such. And I don't think it's a lot of that. It's like, oh, well, you mess with me. Like, just throw some people some alley-oops, man. You know, it don't cost nothing to keep this thing going and rotating. You know what I mean?
It's enough money out here for everybody, man.
It is, brother. So yeah, I just, you know, it is what it is.
So far as so you had a show yesterday, right?
I didn't have a show. I just went out to support one of my friends that had a show. But I'm really fresh off of the Young LA and J Money event at Lavo, man. It was crazy, man. I hadn't been rapping in a while either, man. Like I said, when the pandemic hit, you know, we really couldn't be outside. So I just merged over into the radio. I don't want to say podcasting lane because that wasn't very prevalent yet. There wasn't a lot of people doing the podcast. So I just merged over into the radio lane and was like, what can I do to stay relevant while this is going on? So for the last couple of years, I was just doing radio, playing behind the scenes, booking artists to come to the radio. We're doing a couple of showcases here and there. So for me personally, I just now really started tapping back into the music. And you know, I'm getting ready to release my project, Pretty Toxic Love.
We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but like when you have performed and stuff, do you like really criticize yourself when you perform? Or you trying to like get better at it? Like what's
Absolutely. I feel like you always got to remain a student of the game, and no matter how long that you know, we've been doing this, you can always get better. Like, you know, we can learn from anybody. So yeah, I'm still learning a lot about myself, and you know, me doing that show just really let me know like all the work that I did previously, from just the networking and rubbing shoulders with the right people and just doing the things that I do, that I'm back. Like I still got a space in this game, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Do you like watching yourself perform though? Cause I like when I edit the podcast, I hate hearing my voice and stuff, so I don't like listening back. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, I love. I do like going back and seeing kind of how it went. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely for sure.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just so I can critique what I can do better and things of that nature. But yeah, for sure.
So you are you a part of the Six Academy?
Yeah, I'm a part. I'm a A&R over at Six Fest. So basically, I kind of do what I do and have always naturally done. I'm one of them people that's good at bridging the gap, and for me, I feel like that's one of my strong points. Like me not being from Nashville, you know, when it's messy over in these other areas, and then like certain things are going on, I'm that guy that can bridge the gap because I'm not from here. So these relationships and these situations that be kind of unsettled, I can kind of come in and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So let's talk about like radio podcast. I seen you about to start your own podcast.
Yeah, the Y.C.S.W.U podcast. I'm not quite ready for that because that's a big commitment. So I commend you for staying down, and like when you really start something like that, it's just like music. You really got to stay committed. So I'm not quite ready to make that move. I got everything ready. I got the mics. I got all my everything that I need, but I'm really focused on being the artist again. I hadn't been able to be the artist in the last couple of years, so I'm more into that at this current moment. You know what I mean?
We've been doing this for 6 years now, so
so just keep going and definitely keep growing.
It's a lot, It's a lot trying to keep it going every year, every week. So so. You into fashion too? You about to start your own fashion line?
Yeah, I got a dope clothing line called Red Feather Pink Feather, man, and it's super dope. That's another thing I always been into, because I feel like I'm a fashionable guy or whatever, but I also feel like music and fashion go hand in hand. And that's something I always play with growing up. I've always been successful with it. Everything I've ever put out, I've had success with it. But you know, as you go through these phases of growing, learning, you know, you lose a lot too in this game. So just from growing and doing it over and over and over, the repetition of it, it's like you got to come to a point where, okay, like, because I made the money, but I can't say that I've always saved it. I'm mixing work funds with business funds and all of this. So it's a point where you got to come and grow to just understand how to like separate everything and do that. So like I've always did that, but like it's kind of like I wasn't up under LLC and things of that nature. So it's time to, when I come back this time, it's got to be right. You know what I mean? I got to make sure all the business is squared away on all of those things. So that's another one of those situations where another big commitment. I want to make sure it's right when I do it, and really it's just about finding you know, the right vendors, the right materials, and all of those things. So it's more along the lines of that.
Where'd you get the name from?
Oh man, I just was at home and just kind of, it just came to me, you know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like it's dope, and the logos and the font package is so dope. I definitely think I'm coming with something different. You know, anybody can take a logo and just throw it on something, but I'm really passionate about what I got, and then I got the monikers for it and all of that, like the little slogans and things, you know, like birds of a feather flock together, fly high. So my it's based off a bird and feathers. So like, you know, like I'm floating in between the birds and the feathers, but it's gonna be super dope. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that.
Man, I definitely make sure I gotta drop you off somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let us know, man. Yeah, man. Definitely always trying to support people, man. So
Gotcha.
yeah. All right, so you about to, cause I know you about to perform at the SCA Awards too, right?
Yes, I am. That's another thing, man. I was actually able to perform at the SCA Awards in 2017, and that's another situation where I've been able to watch the growth within what they're doing. And my girl actually won Model of the Year. I mean, slept on Model of the Year last year, and I was able to, like I said, sit in and be like, man, it was a wonderful situation how they're running things now from back then to now. Like it almost gave me that feel of being at a BET Awards, the way they got the cartoon character voice, bringing up the nominees. It was very well put together in structures. You know what I mean? So shout out to Generia.
Yeah, man, we've been trying. I forgot his name. The one that's over SCA.
Yeah, Gennaro.
Yeah, that's him. Okay, yeah, we interviewed him at the Six Fest too.
Yeah, for sure. Good guy, man. Stand-up guy.
Yeah, gotta get him back on the show as well, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, where I wanna go? Do I wanna? You know what? Let's get into a break. So I know you sent your music. I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet. So what song you want to start with first?
Really, we can go with "Let's Chill."
Okay, talk about this song.
So "Let's Chill" was well, first of all, "Pretty Toxic Love" is really you want me to start there? The moniker behind that is really like "Pretty Toxic Love." Love can be pretty, love can be toxic, and it can be love. Right. And I just wanted to make a CD. It was kind of based around my relationship, but relationships period, of things that we go through, that other people go through, and it's a CD that I kind of basically strictly made for the women. So like I involved two superstar artists I feel like young superstars that's on the rise, which is Southside CC and KT. And on the "Let's Chill" song, I got a super dope R&B artist named Latrell Cross. Everybody are R&B based on the project except for Southside CC. She rap and kind of do both. So yeah, man, it's just more one of them R&B projects. Really, just a lot of songs about love and relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to KT. We about to drop that episode soon.
Yeah, KT dope, man, for sure. So but yeah, "Let's Chill" is just one of them songs, a super dope vibe. You know what I mean? And it's self-explanatory. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, man. So yeah, we're gonna get into "Let's Chill" and we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
For sure.
Yo, what's happening? This is Ambitious, one half of You Can't Sit With Us Radio. I hope you're enjoying this episode so far. We're gonna get back into the episode, but real quick, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We greatly appreciate the support. Now, if you really love us and you really care about us and you really want to support us, hit that join button. It's a monthly fee, but it comes with a lot of perks, man. Access to early episodes before anybody else, exclusive members content only, you know. And then you might get your own customized content. You know, you can hit us up and be like, hey, we want y'all to do this, ask this, blah, blah. If you want us to shout you out, we can do that as well. But, man, it also comes with maybe a lot of perks, a lot of prizes that you could possibly win. We might can get your own customized bottle. You might get your own title, your own You Can't Sit With Us hats. Man, hey, we got everything, you know, possibly prizes. Look at pillow, man. Everything, man. You might even get your own Funkio, man. You know, you might even get your own Funkio. Look at this, man. Man, hey, this he's our manager, man. Big Cheese. If you ever need to reach out to us, book us, this is the person you hit up, Big Cheese. And then this is our security, though. We don't go nowhere without him, man. This is Donatello. So yeah, you don't want to run up on Donatello. He gonna bite you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Then you know we got shirts as well. You know, we trying to come out with new shirts as well. So you might. Hey man, it's possible you can win all this. We might give it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, got access to all, and then we got the hoodie as well. So hey, we got a little bit of everything. You know, that join button comes with a lot of perks, man. So make sure you hit that join button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this episode. Yeah. Yo, what it do? Welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So,
yes, sir.
Talk about, let's go. So, who's some of your inspirations, like, far as music wise?
Everybody really, man. I feel like just music in general, like, you know, growing up, you know, we used to sit, and my mom had all the CDs or whatever, so like on Saturdays, you know, you waking up listening to everything. But current, you know, I'm a big Drake fan. I like Meek Mill. I'm a big Davies, Nipsey Hussle, guys like that. You know what I mean? I love a lot of New York rap too. Like I like Fred the Godson. You know, Jada the Locks. Of course, all the Southern legends like Buck, T.I., Jeezy, Ross. You know what I mean? So you know, just all the heavyweights. Really, I'm just inspired by just the music. Period. You know what I mean?
Now, what about fashion though?
Virgil for sure. Kanye. I love Louis Vuitton. I don't know who's behind that, but Louis. I'm not really a big Gucci fan. I like Louis Vuitton a lot more, but yeah, just fashion in general, man. And I kind of like the way that fashion is just moving up. Period. I'm not the big guy. I'm not the guy that likes to wear a whole bunch of logos and all that. I'm past that point. I'm more like simple, elegant, fly. You know what I mean? I put it on sometimes. You know what I mean? When it's time to put it on.
Yeah, it's crazy to me now. It's like, damn, they only cost like what, $2 to make, and then they charge like 10,000. I'm like, damn. Yeah,
you know, like being in these spaces that we in, bro. Like I don't spend, like, you know, back in the day I used to spend a lot on clothes, but I don't got time to. I'm not even doing it no more. This shoebox money what we spending now. So like it ain't even about. And I feel like the older you get, you understanding if you got other things going on that makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't all about you can, you know, I being out in the field with guys that got on 50 chains. Not to knock that, but like, and then they got on this $1,000 outfit, but I'm getting the same response that they get, and I'm not, and I don't have to do that. Right. You know what I mean? It really ain't over. It ain't about what's on you, it's about what's in you. You know what I mean? So, you know, I ain't never really had to stretch it to be who I need to be.
Alright. So, okay, the Pretty Toxic Love EP. So,
right.
So what did that title come from initially though?
Man, just personal, like this the relationship that I had going on, you know, with my significant other. Not that it was even in a bad way, but like I said, that just really gave me the inspiration for the title. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's something. In relationships, period. It can be good at times. It can be bad at times. Right, you know what I mean? So that's what just kind of gave me the inspiration behind the title. You know what I mean? And I just thought that was a dope, catchy title. And I actually got some merch pressed up with the logo on it with her picture. I did a whole little promo run behind it. So yeah, I mean, we definitely got the merch and all of it coming out. I packaged it well. That's another thing that I'm kind of good at, like just branding, you know what I mean? For sure.
So, well, where else do I want to go? Damn. Okay, so what's the, okay, so you're Milas 88. What's the 88 for?
It's crazy because, like, let me get a whole situation behind that. Like, so I got my own independent label, which is called Y.C.S.W.U, and I run off of that. But so Y.C.S.W.U stands for U=Success. And the other moniker behind it is the Young Entertainment South. The Young Entertainment South is like the record label part. And then when I was in the schools, like before the pandemic hit too, I got a dual degree in communications and education. So I taught school for 4 years previous to the pandemic, like actual school teacher. So I was pushing the U=Success in school, and the U=Success stands for the yes, which means I'm all about just positivity and just being successful. So that's where the yes comes from. But the 88 is the year I was born. I was born in 1988, so I just kind of attached that to the Milas 88. You know what I mean?
How was it being a school teacher?
It was cool. It was different, man. But I feel like for a male too, that like we need more male teachers, because I really feel like they gravitate and they listen to a man. You know, they listen to a woman, but it's something about when that male walks in the room, like you just automatically command their attention. So it was pretty cool. It was a little challenging, but it was cool. I liked it.
What grade was it?
Like K through 3rd. I had the youngest, so like it was pretty cool, man. Like I said, I always made it fun. And then what was so cool about me doing it is I was the teacher, but they looked at me as the artist. Like I went into class as the artist instead of the teacher, but it was still that fine line. They still knew I was their teacher, but You know what I mean? Like, I went in based out of being, they looked at me as Milas, the artist.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was cool.
So, does your family, friends support what you do?
Absolutely. I've been doing it so long. I do, and like, you know how this thing goes sometimes. Like, I feel like sometimes even with my city, like, I'm going on the Mount Rushmore for sure. Other than the guys that have did it where I'm from, which is the Haystacks, the Top Dollar Boys, the FedEx, the Molinos. You know, I've been one of the ones that when things died down and I got passed the baton, I've been carrying it ever since on multiple different levels. Like, I feel like I'm the first artist in my city to expand into radio, to take it as further as I can outside of just doing music, like from even music to the fashion to just all the different things that I'm into now. So but like I said, I ain't been rapping, and you know, it's been things floating around my ear hours to the streets, so they kind of try to overlook what I've been. But I had to think to myself the other two, you know what, I ain't gave them nothing really to but don't forget about what I've been here, like from the backpack drives I've done for here, for the things that I put together collectively. Don't forget that. But I guess it's like you're only good as what you did last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I can say for the most part, I've got my just due. You know what I mean? And I get it. I'm a super humble dude, so at times when I feel like I ain't getting it, I gotta stop and think. Like, it's about how I'm received when I go out. You know what I mean? And that's that.
Do you think this city like really support though, like
who they want to? And like I said, even when it comes to that, I'm not from Nashville, but like they give me mine when I go out there. From the
as far as your experience,
and then just the handshakes. But I know that it's from the work that I did. Like even with you, like dealing with these artists, having the relationships is the most important part. So that's what's gonna do it. So yeah, I can honestly say like I get mine. I can't lie and say I don't. You know what I mean?
So outside of this music thing and whatever is what you like doing?
Man, really I love to read, you know what I'm saying? I like to shoot basketball when I can. I love to travel when I get the time to, and just really got a real peaceful aura, man. I'm a deep thinker, so I got to have, no matter mama, sister, brother, son, whoever, I need that time away to collect my thoughts and be able to be this person that I am, you know what I mean? Like, just to lock in, and I need about an hour or two a day just to channel in and lock in and have that time to be able to manifest for what's next.
Right. So who you got winning the NBA Finals?
Bro, it's so crazy because I ain't even been
you been watching?
I haven't at all, bro. Who's going?
I mean, right now it look like a Boston might win it all again. They might win it all again. I mean, Cleveland look good.
I like Garland.
I
like D Garland, but man, I ain't really been tapped in since back. I was why I said sports and all of that is so different now. I ain't really been locked in. Like I don't feel like it's been exciting enough to watch. I watch around those times, but
playoffs and stuff.
If I had to, like, I'd be cool with Boston even though I don't like them. You know, I'm a Tennessee everything guy. No matter if it's Vanderbilt, MTSU, Tennessee Tech, Fisk, TSU. You know, like whatever coming from here, I'm behind that.
Yeah, I don't know who the Titans gonna draft. I think they're gonna get Cam Ward.
They such an upset. I wish we could. I like Shador better personally, but for a lot of different reasons. But I wouldn't be mad about getting Cam.
They should get Shador though too, cause I'm like, y'all about to build a new stadium. I know y'all trying to put butts in the seats too.
Right,
you know,
I agree.
His name alone gonna put butts in the seats.
Right,
so
and it's gonna bring that interest to the city as well. Not to say Cam wouldn't, but I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know why they doing Shador like that though. I guess because he Deion son, they be dragging his name for no reason. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, bro, it's wild. I don't get it either. But I definitely am I'm definitely would be a catalyst for Shador coming.
Me too, man. All right, so let's talk about the second song you got. What's the second song you got?
It's called "War for You, Baby," and that's featuring KT. Like I said, she been on an incredible run. It's crazy because me and my girl hosted the Nemo Awards last year. So like I've been into that. I've hosted a couple of award shows too. That was pretty dope. I hosted the Nemo Awards and we was able to catch KT's performance and she won an award. And it's crazy how things come back tenfold because I wasn't really looking for it and none of that. But when I put this project together, I remembered it. So I was like, we took a picture of everything, got it right in front of the backdrop and all of that. I'm like, it just kind of naturally came together, so I ended up getting on my project. She's an incredible singer, like just super talented, you know what I mean? And she definitely gave me a great song. So like I really believe in KT. She young, she got it. I tell her she give me that 90s, that 90s R&B type vibe from how she dressed and all of this. She been there before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she got a new song out too. What's it? I think Kareem Betts.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I think that's by the grandmother or whatnot. But KT
like
is an amazing artist. And then I was able to go watch her at Lil Breeze Butterfly show too. That was dope. Shout out to Bree, man. But all them ladies that was doing their thing over there, great. You know what I'm saying? Even Lucky Price. It's a few of them, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, KT is definitely a superstar in the making.
Yeah, salute to KT.
Yeah, shout out to K.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna get into it and we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio. Hey, what it do? This your boy, Ambitious. Some of y'all might know I also own a music production group called Threshold Brace Productions. Now, if you're watching or listening to this episode right now, and you hear the music playing in the background, that's a Threshold Brace production. So, any artists, if you're looking for beats, hit us up. Threshold Brace got you. If you got your own podcast or you need music for a movie or whatever it might be, hit us up, man. We got you. Threshold Brace production links will be in the description below. Email as well if you want to contact us. But any artists, if you're looking for beats, mixing and mastering, and studio time, hit us up. We got you. You can Google Threshold Brace Productions to check out all our music. You can actually go on the You Can't Sit With Us Radio podcast page as you are right now and check out Threshold Brace music videos and the music that we have made as well. So, but thank y'all again. Thank y'all again so much for supporting this podcast. I hope you're enjoying the episode that's currently playing right now. And until next time, man. Yo, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So, Milas, it is time for random ass questions. These questions have absolutely nothing to do with what we talked about today. Are you ready?
I'm ready, big dog.
All right. First thing first. So, do you eat cereal thing you've eaten before?
Man, I don't really. I'm be on the go so much. I'm not a big breakfast person, but I do love cereal. I can't lie. I love Apple Jacks, Smacks, Fruit Loops, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was a cereal guy, you know what I mean? I can't even count.
Okay, so when you did eat cereal, did you eat your cereal right away, get that crunch, or you gotta let it sip a little bit, let it sog up a little bit?
Man, really, I like that crunch.
Okay,
bro,
okay.
You know, man. Then I want the milk afterwards.
So yeah, my co-host, he like let it sit a little bit, let it sog up. So you can't,
Nah, really not. You know, I'm cool on that.
All right, why do bald people wear do-rags and hair wraps?
Bald guy, like bald head guys. I guess to cover up the shine. Shit, I don't know.
And keep the flakes off and stuff, whatever.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All right, what do chickens think we taste like?
What do chickens think we taste like? Yum? Goddamn it. I don't know.
Okay. Go with it.
You know what I mean?
Alright, so what's the worst sandwich condiment?
Mayonnaise.
Okay.
Ugh.
I agree.
Yeah. I like Miracle Whip though, only on turkey sandwiches with cheese. Or like a grilled hamburger.
Yeah, I don't like a lot though. I can do a little dab or something.
For sure.
Little dab. Alright, if Jesus can walk on water, does that mean he can swim on land?
Sure.
Alright, if an ice cube melts, is it floating in this pool? If an ice cube melt, is it floating in this pool of blood, its own blood?
Yeah, if it was blood, I guess.
It's just regular water though.
No. Well then no.
No, okay.
No. I thought that was kind of like a play on words.
It is.
Oh,
it's just like it's water though, because the ice cube, technically its blood would be water.
Right. Then I guess so. Was I wrong?
I mean, it's any type of.
That is my fault.
It's all good. But nah, technically, I mean it's its own water is its blood. So.
Right.
So. You're wrong. You're not wrong. You're not right. All right. What if every time we eat an apple, we're eating a tree baby?
What if every time we're eating an apple, we're eating a tree, baby?
Yeah.
Like, so are you asking me, are we?
Yeah.
Well, fruit come from trees, so I would say yes.
Okay. I mean, think about it, 'cause you like eggs.
Right.
Might have a chicken in it, you know.
Right. It is a chicken, really, huh? Before it gets to that
yeah,
stage.
exactly.
Right.
So what color crayon? Well, which color crayons have the best and worst personality?
Well, red is my favorite color, so I feel like that's a vibrant color. So I'm gonna go with red. Brown is kind of because you know that's it is what it is. You know.
Okay, what's the worst thing you can use other than toilet paper? A lot of things.
It's gotta be weird, but like, can it be something we intake?
I mean, whatever you think.
I feel like, when we was younger, and then our parents feel like, I don't know about you, but you feel like we was eating too much candy, drinking freaking castor oil, bro, like that, to clean out your system. That shit is horrible. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like a all day thing.
Yeah, that's kind of
You got the whole bottle?
Right, the whole, that's like torture. You know what I mean?
All right, what do butterflies feel in their stomach when they're in love?
Shit, butterflies. They can't feel butterflies because they're butterflies. So, what do they feel like? Shit. I'm gonna go with butterflies.
Okay.
Can I use that?
Yeah, you can use that.
Okay,
Whatever you think it is.
Okay, for sure.
Cause they say when we in love, we feel butterflies.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So I'm gonna feel like they feel the same thing.
Hey, would you rather eat grass or a grasshopper?
Well, both of them give you nutrients, so I guess either one of them wouldn't be mad because they say crickets are good for you too. I ain't never tasted one, but they said crickets are high in protein.
Does it matter if it's dead or alive though?
I guess you'd rather have it dead, right?
I mean, yeah.
Right, yeah, so...
Cook it or whatever.
Right. I guess dead, yeah.
If you woke up your 16-year-old self again, what are you doing?
Hustling the same way I'm hustling now, having the same mindset I have now, I would just change up. I don't want to say I would change up me having a big heart because I feel like, that's just who a person is, but I would definitely be a lot more careful about who you let around you and what type of influences
you take
play on your environment, for sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't really change nothing. I feel like me going through everything I went through is the reason I'm there and the person I am today.
Right. Okay, so what warning label would you give your life?
Caution.
Why caution?
It's the real deal, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's pressure over here, you know.
Right,
Bust a couple of pipes, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it. All right, last question is, do you think angels get high?
Yeah, in the sky.
Okay. All right. Like it.
Yeah. For sure.
It's multiple highs, so yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm talking about highs and altitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah.
All right, man. So, hey, Milas, man, thank you for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Shout out your social medias. Anything else you want to say?
Hey, man, you can follow me at Milas88 on Instagram, Milas Huddleston on Facebook, Milas Huddleston on Twitter. And, man, it's a pleasure to be on this dope podcast, man. Y'all keep tuning in, man. Y'all keep supporting my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Follow me, man. Follow me at Ambitious1K on Instagram and Twitter. That's the number 1, the letter K. If you don't know how to spell ambitious, go look it up in the dictionary. Go ask Alexa, go ask Siri, ask ChatGPT. Do what you gotta do. Threshold Brace, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You Can't Sit With Us Radio, all one word on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, wherever you go. And follow my co-host at Q the DJ, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up if you ever need a DJ for a wedding or whatever you need him for, man. He hit him up. But yeah, man, until next time, man, Ambitious, Milas, we are out.
Let's do it.